Hello, everyone. I wanted to go over your discussion post for this week. So, for this week, we are starting our What's Next Thinking About Life After High School unit. So, this video will help you kind of get your feet wet in terms of this topic. I'm sure you guys have been thinking about what you're going to be doing after high school a lot, considering that you guys are seniors. So, this video is pretty good. It's not too long. So, you're going to watch this video and you are going to address these questions. And so there are 4 questions, which is more than there were last week. But again, your discussion post only needs to be 4 to 6 sentences. So you could address all of these, but some of these won't apply to all of you. So if you're going to college, why would you make this decision? Where will you go? If you're going into the work world or the military, so if that's not your plan, you wouldn't respond to that question, right? So choose the ones that apply to you and respond to it. In terms of your guys' initial post from last week, you mostly did a pretty good job of it. A lot of you guys had some great detail and great explanations on your views. One area I think we could improve on is the peer responses. So if you'll see at the bottom underneath the rubric on your discussion posts, there is a PDF attached that's called Effectively Responding to Peers. So if you click that, it'll open up a PDF document. And you'll see here, so outlines a lot of ways in which you guys can bolster your peer responses. One of the best methods I think to do is to agree or disagree with the initial post and explain why you agree or disagree. A lot of us, I've seen a lot of examples where the person completing the peer response only put one sentence that just stating that they agreed, but they didn't expand upon that, saying why they agreed or disagreed. So an example that I wanted to show you of a good peer response from last week was Jack's initial response and Brent's response to it. So you'll see here, Brent says, right over here, I agree with Jack's perspective on patience. And so he agrees, right? But he doesn't just stop there. If you have patience in schoolwork, since it'll be completely different than physically being at school, you'll be more likely to succeed because if you're struggling with something, you won't just give up and fail. Your patience will make you ask for help or keep on trying to figure out what you have to do in order to succeed than just giving up because you can't figure out what to do at that moment. So Brent not only explains why he agrees with Jack's perspective, but he is able to connect it to the content, connect it back to the original post question, and provide a substantive response. So his is about 3 sentences, so that's what I would say you guys should shoot for yours. We don't want it to be a sentence. We don't want it to be overly elaborate. So shooting for 2 to 4 sentences, probably more 3 to 4 would be a great way to go. So I wanted to show you those models, and if you guys want to look back from last week's, if those help you out, I hope it does, and then just let me know if you have any questions.